Okay, hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Lorenzo here. I hope you all can hear me okay. Yeah, looks like everything is okay. Hi everybody. Okay, let's paint a new portrait. Here I'm gonna mention the colors. I have here the first one is titanium white, cadmium yellow, cadmium orange, cadmium red, lizard crimson, phthalo blue, raw umber. Okay, I missed black. The last one is black. Okay. Okay. Let's see now. Okay. You see my setup here. This is my camera here. This little thing is here is to put my cell phone. Just here. I'm gonna do it in a minute. Okay. And after doing this, I'm going just to disappear from the camera. Hello, Nolan. Hello, Bob. Hello, Dita, Garu. Hello, Marius. Hello, Dayan, Sylvia, Roman. Hello, Anku. Hello, Gano. Okay. Oh, thank you for being here, and let's paint. Okay. Just 1 second. I'm gonna put this here. This is for going live on Instagram. For a plugin. I'll make the screen a little bit bigger. Okay, that's it. Yeah. Looks like I'm trapped here. I'm here. Okay, let's paint. Oh, wait. Okay, there. Okay, here's the photograph. You'll know that you find the photograph, the link to the photograph on the description box. Hello Dayan, hello Sylvia, hello Aulin, Charles, Monique, Evelyn, hello Waria, hello Jana on Facebook, Jana Mohammed, hello Giselle. Okay. Let's paint, baby. Okay. I'm gonna start just sketching with white charcoal. Let's see, the top, bottom. Okay. I'm gonna start just sketching the overall shape of the face. Okay. Okay, it's gonna be the face. Let's see the neck. Let's see the hand. Usually, I try to always look for alignments. You see the finger, the bottom of the finger here, and the bottom of the chin is aligned. The hand with the nose. Okay. Let's check out proportions. What I do always is check out proportions. Because obviously I'm gonna move, but I don't like to kind of guess where I'm gonna place the eyes or the nose. I always do this. I measure from the eyebrows to the bottom of the nose, and from the bottom of the nose to the bottom of the chin. Okay? Now, usually the position of the eyes is just on the third portion of this. Like I split this in three, and I can see the eyes on top of this. Obviously here is different. Her face is, you see, is tilted backward. That's not gonna happen, okay? Hello, Mike. Hello, Michael. Hello, Cosimo. Okay. Hello, Damon. Okay. Okay. The eyes are gonna be down, kind of halfway from the eyebrows to the bottom of the nose. Okay, around here. Let's see the center line of the face. Something like that. Now I measure again for the position of the mouth. I usually split this in two, and I can see the mouth on top of that line. Okay, that's working pretty good today for the mouth. I'm gonna erase the charcoal a little bit. Okay, I always draw with straight lines. It's just easier. Okay. I'll split this in two. Now for the hand. Feel free to ask me any questions about materials, about anything. Okay, there. Okay. I just stepping back to compare the drawing and the photograph. I got a question here. Oh, hello, Bastian. Owling Dog Design is asking me, what is your surface? It's just canvas. I mean, I stick. I think I stick. I think I stick to a board. I bought this on Dollar City. I added 2 layers of gesso, and I toned this with acrylic. Okay, I mixed orange, cadmium orange, and cerulean blue to get this color. With a lot of water, because I want it to be transparent. Okay, I got this. I don't have too much contrast on this photograph. What I like is the softness. And I was thinking maybe I should add a little bit of color. But let's see. Today I bought a color that I used to use. I couldn't find this tube, and I just bought it today. This is the name. This PBO. The name is Vivid Pink. Okay. It's pretty good. I love it. I'm gonna put it a little bit here. I have used this color so many times, but just for glazes. Let's see if I can do something with this color today. Okay. Garo is telling me, is there a reason for sometimes using charcoal to draw and sometimes using paint? Okay, sometimes to be honest, I don't know. I don't think that much about that. Sometimes I just start just painting right away, and when I think a little bit more, like I stop and I think I usually gonna use charcoal, to be more accurate with the drawing. And when I start just with the brushes, maybe I acted by without thinking that much, by impulse. Just started to lay down the paint right away. Yeah, it's more about that. I mean, nothing special about that. Okay, I'm checking out shadows. Okay, I'm gonna start just with raw umber, and what I see is a shape here for the hair, and for the hair the same here, darker, darker, and darker. Okay, and then the eyes, dark, dark. Okay. Yeah, because usually I saw a picture and I started thinking on shapes. To see shapes is, for me, is about light, and shadows. But this particular picture, it doesn't have too much shadows, and I'm trying to just look for darker areas. The only darker area here, pretty dark, is the hair, and what are some shadows here? Okay, that helps me with my drawing. Okay. Okay, compare, and looks like it's okay. Okay, and start just basically with just two colors or two values, let's say. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna mix just orange, white, and a touch of raw umber. I repeat this mixture so many times. Okay, let's say this is gonna be for lights. I mean, we don't see that much of definition between light and shadow, but let's say that this color is gonna be for the whole face, and then I'm gonna mix another color it's gonna be the same mixture. Okay, it's different amount of white, cadmium orange, white, and raw umber. Obviously, if somebody wants to paint with the video, that's gonna be easier. You go check out more of my videos, you're gonna find the same mixtures. Okay, what I think is pretty easy to remember, and I think it's pretty good if somebody who wants to practice to paint. Okay, yeah, a little bit darker. Okay, touch of red. This color is pretty intense. I know. I mean, I'm just thinking now where I should put this color. I don't even know yet. But I'm gonna find a way to squeeze that color in some portion of the painting. Oh, saludos, me dicen de Robinson Estudio de Arte del Ecuador. Saludos. Bastian says, have you ever played with water mixable oils? Any opinion? Yeah, I have painted. I have on my channel like maybe 5 live streams that are using mixable oil paints. Water mixable oil paints. Yeah, I mean, the feeling about mixing and all of that is the same. I didn't feel any difference. What I think is pretty good is on the time that you clean the brushes. It's pretty easy. Yeah. And since I don't use too many, if you see me painting, you by now you should know that I don't use too much medium. Sometimes I use a little bit of linseed oil, but mostly I just I don't use anything. Okay, and it's the same with a mix of oil paint. That means that didn't see the difference when I started to paint between using linseed oil and water or any other medium that is used with water mixable oil paint. Yeah, that's pretty good. And for what I have read on, it was on the, I think it was on the Windsor and Newton website. It's just the same oil paints, and they added something. I don't know what. And that thing makes the oil paints, water mixable. And at the same time, I think they sell the product on the website. You can add that medium to any regular oil paints, and that became just water mixable oil paints. I want to add a touch of this vivid pink, just a bit. She is Luna saying, what do you do if you mess up? Okay, yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I just continue painting and painting and trying to retouch my painting, again and again. And maybe if you see me staying here more than 3 hours, that means that I'm trying to fix something, because more time. If I stay more, it's just because I have seen some mistakes, and I'm trying to fix them. Yeah, and at the same time, there is some pressure, obviously, because I'm painting live and all of that. Trying to answer some question at the same time. But I don't feel like any pressure when I paint. I feel the pressure when I see mistakes. Obviously, like everybody, just like everybody. If you make it too dark, it get muddy. You paint it over it with a lighter color. Yeah, I could do that. If I mess up the values, I could try light up the values, and that's something that for sure it's not gonna be perfect on the first layer. For sure. Like here, I don't know if this color is okay. Yeah, I gotta just after I put down all the paint, then I double check my values, and definitely I'm gonna change it then. Okay, is a maybe I got lucky a few opportunities. I got lucky. I got the value and the color pretty good, but no, that usually doesn't happen. Yeah. Okay, I like this color. Another touch, a little bit of this, a little bit more. Fire Lord 71 is asking me, when you begin a painting, is there a point where you know what that you take it from the beginning ugly stage to the finished painting stage? Okay. Okay. Yeah. No, to be honest, it's a kind of a slow process, and the portraits start to look, let's say, obviously better as I continue painting and painting and painting. And there's gonna be always an ugly stage, like always, in the way that I paint. Okay, but if I start with a really tight drawing, or if I traced my drawing and start painting, maybe that ugly stage is not gonna be that ugly to call it that ugly stage. Okay. But the way I start painting, there's gonna be always an ugly stage. Obviously, it's just like every painting we paint. You know, the more time we put on the work, I think we get better results. I mean, it's the same. That works for everything, yeah? The phrase. Don't know. One thing that it makes a difference on my answer is when I change colors. When I decide to change something, and that happens on the process when I see my painting, I like it, you know, but I think, you know, it's kind of, I need something more, and I don't know what, and obviously it's gonna be about color, and then I add a color, and then I just, you know, I have something there. I got a deal now with what I'm gonna do to create the harmony, or if I just gonna be okay, you know. Hello Chris, hello Sharon, hello John Freddy, hello Wanda Flanagan. Are you using oil paint? Yeah, it's oil paint. Yeah, sorry if I misconfused everybody. I have two channels. One channel is for acrylic, and this channel is basically for oil paint. Yeah, okay. For example, now I think, okay, I think, you know, you will see this, and that looks kind of, I mean, for me, it looks kind of okay. What if I decide to change something? You know, for example, we used to paint the fingers a little bit more colorful. That's pretty common, more reddish. I bought this color today. What if I try to add more of this one here? Mixing this with orange. I mean, I bought this color, but I have used this color so many times, but just for glazes, because I think it's pretty nice to add this vivid pink. That's the name on PBO. And you add on the nose or the cheek as a glaze. It just works pretty good. This is the number 37. 37. I think. Yeah. And this is pretty cheap. You know, I think maybe it's gonna be $5. It's not expensive. It's not expensive pigment or nothing, anything like that. Okay. Oh, let's see. Okay, let's see that and start adding color. Yeah. Then I can think about red and alizarin crimson. Okay, I like it. You know, I mean, if I got the fingers pink, a reddish shadow, it's gonna work pretty good. Okay, I like it. I like it. Let's see. I need to step back. Oh, I gotta do something with my camera. 1 second. Hello, Maggie. Hey. Hello, Phillips. Jorge is asking me how you speak English so good. Oh, thank you. I don't think that I speak that so good, but thank you anyway. Uh, Gary saying, notice that the charcoal drawing you did a couple of weeks ago was the same subject you painted in acrylic last week. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I like it. You know, I like the photograph. I like the photograph, and I say I gotta do something more with this. Yeah, and that's why I did that. I was thinking, what am I gonna do? I mean, the acrylic. I think it worked. It worked pretty good for that. Okay, I like it. This I like it. Now, how am I gonna add more color? If I want, if I'm gonna go over that, you know, if I wanna go over adding more color, I like it. You know, wasn't intentional. Maybe I'm gonna end up with the same, you know, things like I was planning to use this color, and what else? I mean, the only place the hands, fingers, the hand, the mouth. Sorry, yeah, for sure the mouth, the nose. Okay, the cheeks and the chin. Those are the areas that we have more blood on the face. That's why we represent them with more red or pink. Okay, I mean, it's not like we have to do that all the time. It's, let's say that's optional. But if we do that, that is because, I mean, we gotta just enhance the color, add more color to the face. And the reddish color is gonna be always pretty nice on those areas. Okay, like the fingers. We paint green fingers. I mean, that's maybe that's not gonna work. Okay, Bastian is asking me the red on the fingers looks a bit like subsurface scattering. Okay, yeah, the light shining through the flesh. Yeah, I like it too. Okay, now I got that color. No, now that I'm thinking. Sorry if I stopped for a minute, but I'm thinking just like I should add more color. Okay, something that's pretty common is just to add more saturation on shadows. That usually works pretty good. Okay, for example, the shadow here, you add orange, you mix orange and alizarin crimson, you put it here, it's gonna work pretty good. That's something that's pretty common. Okay, and always work, always work. It works all the time, let's say. I have raw umber here, adding cameo red, a touch of orange. I want to work on the nostrils. I want the shadow here, but I want a transparent shadow. Okay. What else? Let's think about adding more color. The background, obviously, you know. There's not too much background, and when there's not too much background, we can. It's easy to think like, hey, I'm gonna add a vivid, intense color there because it's not too much, just because of that. Yeah. If I got a lot of background and I add an intense color, that's gonna be like, that's gonna be too much. But here, yeah, what color do you think? I'm thinking blue. That's kind of simple, you know. Skin color is kind of a orangey variation. You just pick up the opposite color, the color wheel. That's blue. Eh? That sounds logic. That sounds easy. This is pretty. This is phthalo blue. Print things. I like it. You know. Definitely, I like it. Yeah. I'm gonna keep it here. Here, I'm gonna make it a little bit darker, or I'm gonna knock down and make it gray, just like the photograph. Okay, but I think here it's gonna work pretty good. This color. I can put it here. It's gonna add more contrast. Okay, I like it. Yeah, okay. Maybe I should keep it more bluish here. I'm gonna knock down the color here. I'm just gonna add raw umber. Let's add raw umber and knock down the color. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. You know, in that way it doesn't glow that much. And that next to the eyes, the eyes. Maybe I'm gonna need make the eyes glow. Okay. Let's see. Here I have raw umber and blue. A touch of white. I'm not gonna paint this portion of the ear that we see here. I think she has a big ear. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna paint it. Okay, I need more light. Let's put more white. Okay, I'm gonna add clean white. Got a little bit of blue on that white. Okay, please don't forget to press the like button, obviously, if you like the video. Okay, just squinting down my eyes and thinking about what to do. Okay. Let's okay. I'm gonna just add a little bit of cadmium yellow and white, a lot of white. Sorry. Okay, okay, okay. Just thinking what to do. Okay, okay. Let's put some of this blue. Okay, we're just gonna mix it here. I'm gonna mix more of this blue. Okay, what if I put this blue here? Since the background is blue, you can just think about, let's say that adding this bluish light here. I could put it here. Okay. Okay, I like it. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Uh, Thank you, B Tool. Thank you, Albino. Okay. Oh. Hello, Chris. Okay. Just thinking. Okay, I gotta just stop and let's see. You know, sometimes my first impression about color is just like, no, that's not gonna work. In this case, about the hand, I like it. You know, about the blue, I like it. They gotta just, I mean, it's just like, what is I gonna do? I mean, maybe I can just, if there is a light that's blue, this light blue, and obviously it's shining from here. Let's say that's a reflected light that's gonna affect here. Maybe it goes up to the nose, even to the nose. Okay, and maybe even on the chest, all here. Okay, I think that was enough about color. I gotta think about the drawing. Okay, I'm just gonna leave the color sink in my, let's say, my eyes. Maybe I need to make it brighter. Yeah. I like it, but this kind of mute. Okay, I'm gonna add. Maybe I'm gonna add cerulean blue. Let's see. Okay, I gotta go back about thinking about my drawing, the details, the eyes, and all of that. Okay. Remember, feel free to ask me any question, and don't forget to press the like button. Okay, okay, let's work on the eyes. I'm gonna mix black and white. When you mix black and white, it's gonna look kind of bluish, especially than using lamp black. Lamp black, it looks even more bluish. You see, it's just black and white. Okay, nothing more. Look how bluish it looks. Obviously, because everything around is kind of orangey. Okay. Okay, that was about the eyes. I'm gonna clean my brush. This is raw umber. Okay. 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 Squinting down my eyes, comparing with the photograph, stepping back. I was thinking about adding more light here, like this light here. Okay, I was thinking about that. That maybe I'm gonna do it, but not as bright as this, and that way I'm gonna keep this with light. Maybe the other thing I was thinking, I can just keep this with. I'm gonna add a little bit of yellowish, let's say, and keep this just like it's just some light hitting the face, and the proportion of the face, let's say that is a little bit on a shadow here, like that. Okay, there's a little bit of shadow. Okay. Maybe I'm changing too much. I'm changing things maybe too much. Okay, I'm gonna continue working on details, and then I'm gonna just think about things like that, like adding this light. Because if there is light and the light is warm, okay, how am I gonna manage to get a blue there? Blue warm light. What about the shadow? Gonna need to add some purple maybe to the shadow to add more contrast. Yeah, I don't think something is not okay with color harmony there. Yeah, okay, the only thing that's kind of holding, my blue is the background. Maybe they're thinking adding more blue here. Yeah. But what about the shadow there, light here? Okay, a few things that I gotta think about. I dropped my brush. Okay. Okay. Oh, I got a coffee from Nolan. Oh, thank you so much, Nolan. Uh, yeah, thank you so much. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna put the link here. Maybe somebody else wants to send me a coffee. Let's see. Thank you so much. Harris is asking, saying, Will you paint that thin hair, hair over, her face over the face? Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe. Oh, maybe. I mean, yeah, I'm making some changes. I don't know if I'm gonna change something more. Yeah, maybe I can just use that to make it like a. You mean this, yeah? Like a blue here. Okay, I gotta stop thinking about color because I like it. I love the color, even that I'm just using logic and thinking where is this color is coming from. But anyway, I like it anyway. I gotta think about the drawing. Look at the nostril here. One nostril is coming down. Something's not. It's not working there. Okay, one thing that when it's about color and values, for example, we gotta make a difference between the color that is here, okay, in terms of saturation with the color on the nose here. Why we need to make a difference? Because we need the nose to pop forward, okay, and we can make a difference even with the whole color of the nose here, here. Okay, keep an eye on that. Maybe the difference is pretty subtle, you know. Maybe not nobody's gonna notice that, but we should know that. That is gonna take us just back and forth on the painting, because we gotta check out the color that is here and the color is here. Maybe we need to knock down the color here a little bit more, but at the same time it has to be a little bit reddish because of the cheek here. And then it does what it keep me back and forth in some areas, because I want, for example, that area recede, but at the same time I want to add some color, but I want to see a difference with the nose, because definitely the nose, that's the area that we gotta make it pop. What about the highlight? The highlight with a touch of yellow is gonna work better than just white. It glows a bit more. Okay. Hello, Fouad. Hello, Jose. Oh, thank you, Chris. I got a coffee from Chris Harvey. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna work here. Remember, I got paint alone sessions on Patreon, on my Patreon account. We paint basically the whole week. Let's see. Oh, good morning, Sharon. Okay, let's see, let's see. Okay, I'm adding a light blue as a light here. That makes this a cool highlight and light. Okay, because I'm doing this because I'm thinking about this light, this area being in shadow. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna use a little bit of raw umber with yellow. What I'm gonna get is some greenish color, or really knocked down, green. Raw umber and cadmium yellow. Okay. I think I'm going to get rid of this blue here. Maybe a little bit, maybe not that much. Okay, I'm gonna blend a little bit. Yeah. Gary is saying I like that brush, nail polish brush. Yeah. It says ANC nail art. Pretty nice. It doesn't have anything special for the other liner brushes that I use. Just the handle here. I love these liner brushes, 00. Hello, Bruno. Oh, Dita. Oh, good night, Dita. Okay. It's kind of flat. I gotta work on some values here. Yeah. I'm thinking about what I have to do here. I mean, there's kind of flat. I can just add like some brush strokes, thicker paint to create more volume there. Okay, I think it could be nice. Let's see. I'm gonna add more of this vivid pink. I like it. Yeah. Okay. I gotta check out my drawing. I think I have. This is too rounded, and something's not okay there. That's pure alizarin crimson. I need a little bit of green. I have black here, just pure black. Oh, Faris is asking me, are you painting on canvas? Yes, it is canvas. I stick to a board. I need to add some brush strokes to the face because I don't think this is gonna work just like it's kind of flat. Some brush strokes are gonna add more volume to the face. I can have some kind of a combination between softness in some areas and some brush strokes and the lights basically. I think that works better. I gotta wait if maybe I'm gonna add more paint. I have pure. I'm gonna add pure Lizard Grayson. Okay, I think this is gonna be better in this way. It's just like kind of a transparent thing, that bluish transparent thing that goes over the skin. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Hmm. Okay. I like the colors. I'm thinking more about, that maybe I should use more paint. Okay. Yeah, because right now I'm checking my painting and I like it, but it looks like it's getting too close to be like something kind of an illustration. Yeah. And I'm just thinking it could be a good idea to add soften some edges first and add some thicker brush strokes. I tried to do that here, but it's not that visible. I'm gonna zoom in to show you, but I think I gotta do more. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Just thinking out loud. Okay. Another thing. I should use maybe a different blue to add a different accent and have some variety on the blue. I mean, I got phthalo blue. I got here cerulean blue. I'm going to add touch of white to the cerulean blue, and let's see if maybe here. Let's see if I can make it work as an accent. The same way that I have an accent here, this red. Yeah, maybe I can get away with that. I like it, but I'm just afraid that adding too much color. Okay, I'm gonna soften some edges. Okay. I need more weight. Oh, Nolan is telling me how long have you painted? An hour and 20 minutes. That's pretty good. Yeah. Thank you, Monique. Thank you for what? An hour and 20 minutes. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Today I kind of pretty distracted by color, you know, and I'm forgetting to work on details. I think that's pretty good, but I didn't paint the eyes, nothing more. I like what I have here, yeah. But kind of I break up my own process. I let's say I break up. No, yeah. Let's say that's working on drawing, painting, values. Or we checking out uh, proportions and working from general to specific. And I will get caught up with color. It's like color is pretty powerful. Okay, let's work on some details on the irises. I don't see that much on the photograph, but we need some light on the irises there, and we need to see the pupil there, and some highlights to add more life to the eyes. Okay. Okay, Gary's asking me, we have we have you as a learning source. We use have a learning source. Okay, what I use as a learning source. Okay, Andre saying the girl looks like Ryoko Hirose. Sorry to know. I picked up the photograph from Pinterest. Yeah, I didn't check out the name. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, I think we all do the same things when it's about inspiration or study, you know, because I do the same. I check out from painters, check out videos on YouTube, and every time I try to learn something, it's pretty nice, because there are a lot of videos on YouTube, on Pinterest, or Instagram, or I think all the social networks. It's pretty nice. All the amount of information that we can get nowadays for free. That's pretty amazing. I love that, and I take advantage of that. I always looking for more videos, for more painters. I can know for sure that every day is like somebody new is just joining YouTube and adding videos. Yeah. Now, it's something new. Yeah, it's not like it's something new. The information is out there it's been out there for years. Color theory, drawing is it's nothing new, but it's just how a different painter, every painter used that information to create something. Yeah? Just some painters, they just love to copy details to the point, like it looks like you know like unreal, like how they got to some amount of details. Looks like the painting looks like a photograph. Yeah. And some painters they add something to the painting that creates some magic. It's not about that realism, but it's something more. In my case, personally, I'm kind of I keep myself, I mean, kind of in the middle. I love sometimes to copy as much as possible the image. And so many times I'm thinking like, hey, I gotta just put a lot of work here and get to the point to try to paint those little, tiny little details. Okay, and sometimes I just see the magic on the brush strokes from different painters, or when they change color, saturation, and all of that. And I think, oh, okay, I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Now, in my opinion, the it's difficult. I mean, it doesn't matter what you choose; it's pretty difficult. But we love to do this. Okay, doesn't matter how difficult it is. We try every time. That's what I do every time. Now, saying some names about painters, I don't feel like that's fair because I would feel that leaving, so many names out. Oops, I dropped the brush. Sorry, one second. Okay. Hello, exploring history. Gracias, Germain. Okay, I'll continue painting some. A little bit of light here. More questions, please. Something is not okay with the nose. Okay, there's a reflected light here. I'll try this pink. I need to highlight here the nasal bone. I need a little bit of green. Oops, somebody's calling me. Just 1 second. Thank you, Chris. What's the best tip for beginners to make a portrait more realistic? And that's a question from Max Mostier. And Harry's asking me, what dragged you to this photo? Uh, I think it was the softness. Uh, the softness on the face. I thought it was pretty nice. Yeah. Oh, a tip for beginners. Okay. Yeah, I could suggest draw maybe more than you paint, and always pick up a really high contrast photograph. Like, oh, I got a question from Scott Ford 260. What medium is being used? I'm using oil. Okay, going back to the tip. You know what happens is that the goal is gonna be always try to control or match when we mix values. Okay, that's the goal. When we're getting that, when we're getting better at that, we're gonna realize we're getting better at the same time mixing colors. Oh, you know, we cannot separate color from value, but we need to do it in order to explain this. Okay, and I think, and then from there is a lot of practice and repetition. There's not like a lot of things to do. Values first, obviously, drawing, yeah, proportions and all of that. Okay, when we're getting better at that, we need to, at the same time, I would say, study color theory. Okay, harmony, in case you want to make some changes when you paint. Okay, if it's going to be just about copying the photograph the way it is, maybe it's going to be more about training our eyes, observation, you know, a little bit of everything, like, but not like a lot of things. Speaking about what things that we need to learn, we need to learn more, practice more when we are planning to, let's say, be more creative. Okay. Okay. Now, another thing, that edges. Work on edges, because I mean, every beginner is gonna realize at some point that edges, working with sharp edges, it hurts the painting more than anything. You know. Speaking about steps, okay. I mean, I'm not saying that you can just get a nice painting with really bad proportions, but with amazing edges, like soft, sharp edges. No, I'm not saying that. I'm making like first drawing, second values, then edges. Values and color kind of work together. Hello, Larry. Okay. Max Master said, "Are you painting on an easel or this? I'm painting on an easel. In other medium, I can do very realistic, but not in oils." Okay. You always take a new dry brush, or how you make your brush very dry for blending after cleaning? Yeah, I use a lot of brushes. After every session, I ended up maybe using 10, maybe more than 10 brushes. Yeah. You know, the process of cleaning the brushes is gonna take me more time, especially here when I'm doing this, you know, live stream. Yeah, I gotta save time here. But sometimes when I paint in just here at my house, just for me, and it's a bigger painting or anything, any painting. Maybe I'll use just a couple of brushes, and I would keep cleaning the brushes at the same time that I make a pauses. I pause, I clean my brush, I step back, I check out. I don't care about the time. But here for YouTube is different. I gotta care, have to care about time. I try to get away with something nice. Yeah. If it's not nice, nobody's gonna watch my channel. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but definitely it's different. Yeah? Here I paint. I don't stop. Basically, I don't stop. I stop to read the message, at the comments, and then I continue painting. But when I paint here without the camera, I stop a lot. I pause a lot. I stand up a lot. Okay. I got a question here. ¿Tiene algún video con la técnica de grisalla? The question is if I have a video with a grisaille technique. And I think I do. Creo que tengo uno o dos. No recuerdo. Tengo varios videos en el canal. I don't remember I have so many videos on my channel. Yeah. I've been doing this for a couple of years. I don't know, maybe there are more than 200 videos on the channel. Bob Drinkwater is saying, I think you have said before that you don't like to use a palette knife to do a portrait, but could you do another zoom, please, friends? Oh, yeah, I like it, the last one I did. Yeah. It's pretty difficult. It's not that I don't like it, it's just like it's pretty difficult. Oh, okay, see you later, Monique. First, I gotta spend more time mixing because, palette knife is just like you lay down the palette knife and that's the color. It's not gonna get mixed with the other color like what happens here. I mix this blue with white, yeah? And if I put it down here or here, it's gonna get mixed with the skin color that I have here. And what I got, another color. Okay, I don't have this color here. I got a color that is from mixing these two. That's different with palette knife, but it's pretty nice, difficult, but the last one I painted, I like it. I like that one, yeah, pretty much. I remember I painted this, I painted a guy, an actor. What's his name? Tommy Lee Jones. Yeah. Like the age that he has now, that's why he has some wrinkles and the face looks like pretty expressive. I like it that. I'm not gonna paint the ear. Nothing. Just hair. Okay. Exploring history things. Oh, I can see if there is any chance if we can see work of your mom and dad and the whole family. Okay, Sylvia, it's pretty late there. Yeah, thank you for being here. Gary saying ears. Yeah, maybe I should paint a little bit of the ear. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think I will do. Yeah, that would be pretty difficult to show paintings from my dad and my mom, my my aunt, my uncle. I don't have like. I mean, how? I mean, maybe in the community section on YouTube. Yeah, I could do that. Maybe take some photograph. Let's see. For me, it would be pretty nice to show some of my mom's paintings. Okay, let's paint the ear. The work is amazing like always. Oh, thank you, Story History. Thank you. Thank you, Tata Matthew. Okay, I'm gonna add some. I'm gonna paint the ear. I don't think maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I don't think that's pretty. That's kind of important to paint the ear, but let's paint a little bit, okay, of the ear. And I think the more important about this painting is color. maybe more than details. That's what I think. What do you all think? I feel like, hey, I gotta do something more with color. But maybe that would be too much. Like I don't even know like right now what to do with color in terms of color. What else I can do? I can saturate more of the skin, like adding more this pink here or orange. We can always do that. Yeah, maybe I should do that. A little bit of orange and white here. Okay, let's add some here on the face. Okay. Harry's saying better without the ear. Okay. Uh, Larry saying, I agree with you, Renzo. Love the use of color and values. Yeah, that's what I like about this. And everything started with with me choosing to use this vivid pink. That's the name of the color. I was saying that I used to use that color for glazes, but it's been a lot of time that I'm painting lately a la prima, but I love to paint adding glazes. It's a longer process. I love it. But lately, for a few years, I'm more into painting a la prima. And it's been a while since the last time I used this vivid pink, and I was looking for that color. I didn't find it. And today I was really close to an art store, and I bought that one of these colors. And I thought, hey, maybe I should use it, you know, but use it like for a la prima paint and see how the color works. It's here, the hand. I'm gonna add a little bit of this pure, maybe where here. Let's see. Like it's pretty nice and things. Gary saying, will you paint the chains or not? Chains are challenging for me. I don't think I could paint the chains. That would be too much work. Too many details there. Yeah, I like the photograph, you know, but not to the point to paint every detail on the photograph. It's like, it's not necessary. I mean, for me, yeah. I'll add more white to the hand. Mixing orange and white. Some brush strokes here. A touch of cadmium yellow and more white. Oh, thank you, Artist Studio. I'm laughing because of a comment here. Okay. Michael Posby saying, what's your tip to not get lost on one particular spot? Yeah, what I do is usually I work, and this is something that I repeat on every video that I do here on my channel. I work on the eyes, then I move to the nose, to the mouth. I don't pretend to finish up the eyes. You know, I work a little bit on the eyes, and then move to the nose, then to the mouth. Then I continue working on values and color. Then I go back to work a little bit more on the eyes, you know, adding more details and working on a little bit on volume and color. And then again, I mean, I do that all the time. It's pretty clear. And maybe if somebody check out more than a couple of my videos, you're gonna realize that like it's the same all the time. Okay. Now, it could be different if I start with a different technique, or if I start, let's say, with my drawing. If I trace the drawing, that means that I got that really nice tight drawing. Then maybe I could stay more time in the eyes, then move to the nose. But when you paint a La Prima, you gotta check out everything at the same time, because remember that it's the relationship between all the features that I mean, about the nose, the eyes, and the mouth. First, we wanna place, you know, the eyes, the nose, and the mouth on the right position where we think there should be, you know. And then we gotta check out the size of the nose, the size. Okay, that's why sometimes, because sometimes I have seen people that traced, they say somebody has traced the drawing, which put you in a position that you have a perfect drawing. Yeah, and then you start painting. Oil paints kind of move things around. Okay, every brush stroke kind of push the paint, and then at some point we lost the drawing. And what usually happens is like things start to move a little bit, maybe not that much, but things start to grow, like in the eyes. We end up making the eyes bigger, and that happens because we put always extra attention on the eyes. Okay, and things like that. You know, there are some common mistakes we keep doing, repeating, you know, those mistakes again and again. one thing is about painting bigger eyes. If you know, I think you will know that it's just pretty common. You know, we know that we made a mistake maybe in one portrait, and we check out the next portrait, it's the same mistake again. That's normal. You know, this thing is pretty slow. We learn to paint just by repetition. Repetition is the process is pretty slow. Yeah. When we understand that we need time and kind of relax, we have to relax ourselves and just enjoy the learning process. Now it's not gonna be easier. I mean, sometimes I heard people say, I'm gonna paint because I wanna relax," and then when they paint, they start painting. They say, "Hey, there's kind of not a lot of relaxing time here." It's not, the painting process just kind of trap, caught you on this thing that happens here, and we kind of get trapped here, and that's the beauty of painting. That's why painting is a therapy. Why? It's not because you relax completely 100%. It's because you get caught up here on the process, and you start just forgetting about what's happening around, and you have for real 1, 2, or 3 hours of just resting your thoughts about everything that's happening around you, and you just concentrate on painting. And that's the thing. I mean, it's not like painting is going to be completely relaxing, a relaxing process. No, it's because of the difficulty of painting that we get caught up here. And for 2 or 3 hours, for real, we have a kind of we forget everything that's happening around. Yeah? That happens for me. Exploring history has a nice question here. Do you call your mom or dad for advice when you have any difficulty in any painting? Yeah, I mean, my mom. Yeah, sometimes I ask my mom for, like, no for a specific opinion. Like, hey, mom, what do you see that's wrong? It's just like, let's say that this has been for me like years that my mom sometimes just stop in front of one of my paintings and she's like, "Oh, that's pretty nice," and that's kind of enough for me, And then another day is like, "Hell, wait, okay, that's in process, yeah." It's kind of saying, maybe the painting is finished, but I know something is wrong, and then sometimes she's like, "Hey, the values are off." She's like just say something just like that, just that. She doesn't stop like saying, "Hey, this and that," and correct the drawing here and that and there. And no, you know, I like it. I like that, but that happens once every like 3, 4, 5 months. But I like it, you know. I mean, yeah. Nowadays my critiquer is my son. It used to be maybe my daughter more and my wife. Yeah, but my son is like, wow, the paint. I like the painting, and he likes the last painting I painted on my acrylic channel. He likes the painting, and for him it's like, yeah, it's pretty nice. It's not boring like the other paintings, and I am like, oh my god, what do you say boring? Yeah, I don't. Yeah, and this one I could say this one maybe he's gonna love it. Like he's gonna be like, whoa, hey, that's something different, not the same. Because for him the classical approach, like museum, quality painting, he doesn't like that. And I got some advice for him from time to time. Like he's like, you should paint more like this. And yeah, you know, he's 17, and that's pretty funny when he says something. Obviously, I do what I like, and sadly, you know, the age difference between my son and me makes obviously a difference between the, what we like and what we don't like. Yeah? For my daughter is the same, but my daughter, she's studying now animation, and she doesn't have that much time, and then she's more like soft about critiquing anything. She's like, yeah, that's okay, I like it, you know. And then sometimes she asks me for a critique, and then I point out some mistake, and the next minute she's like pretty sad, like, oh my god, I don't like my painting anymore. Yeah, you're pretty mean. Why do you say those things? And it was like, you asked me for a critique. I was trying to be soft, but she didn't. She doesn't take critique pretty good. You know, she feels like you know, it's just everyone has a different personality. Yeah. And for my son, it's like he sometimes asks me, "What's wrong with this?" And I say, you know, it's the anatomy, it's this and that. And he's like, okay, and just he goes and tries to fix it. And then it's still wrong, yeah, okay. And then he start playing, you know, games and he forgets about that. But my daughter is like, she could even cry when you know, when she feels that I critique her work, really, you know. And I don't I don't know. She's pretty sensitive about that. I I have told her so many times, you know, I've been critiqued as a student of art. I've been critiqued in front of my friends when they even were my friends. I mean, when you study in the School of Art, a teacher comes and critique you in front of everybody. Yeah, and it's kind of that happens during like 4 or 5 years. You got to the point that you got used to that, a little bit of that, you know, and the critiques doesn't affect you anymore. Yeah, but that's kind of, let's say, a training, because for everybody you can tell when you I can tell, you know, when I saw my friends being critiqued, like some of them they felt pretty bad. Yeah, but then when they see like everybody's being critiqued, they kind of change the attitude, like, hey, yeah, okay, 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 I'm learning from this, you know, I'm learning from seeing other critiqued, being critiqued, and by being my painting critiqued by the teacher. And then at some point you realize that, hey, I need that. That's making me grow as an artist. Yeah. Oh, Max Muster said the Instagram camera on the painting is well done. Will you upload from Instagram camera view video to YouTube? No, I'm live on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. Yeah. I'm sharing this on this three, three, you know, let's say channels. And everybody's free to share my videos. And don't forget to press the like button. I've been told that's pretty important for to make a channel grow. Now, as a beginner, we should look for somebody to critique our paint or work. We're gonna get more than, you know. I know that nobody likes to be critiqued, but if we want a shortcut on your learning process, I think that's what we should look for. You know, somebody that points out our mistakes, and that way we know, not just pointing out our mistakes, just like saying, hey, point out the mistakes and give us an advice how to improve, how to overcome those mistakes. Like something pretty common that that it was like a common critique when I was a student. It was about values. Like a teacher used to say, like, hey, your values are off. What do I do? Draw more. I said, what? I'm painting. Yeah, but now draw more. Spend more time drawing. Or paint in black and white. And you say, what? And when you do that, you realize, wow, now, because the teacher is basically telling you, hey, you just need to see values. Don't think about color, because color is confusing you, and you do not able to get the values right. And when that happens, you don't see volume. And when that happens, no matter how hard you try to match the colors, you're not gonna get three-dimensionality. You're not gonna get, the realistic effect that you're looking for. Okay, I think getting close to the end. What else I could do? I think nothing more. Maybe I think make it a difference between this blue and this blue. Maybe they're making this brighter. But, I love that. And another thing that I was thinking, hey, I should add some blue here. Between the fingers too. Okay. No, but now I stopped that and I said, maybe I just want more contrast. You know that when we paint a color, usually we spread the color around. But we don't do that. If we don't do that, we add is more contrast. Okay. And I think I'm gonna keep the blue here, and not any blue on the fingers. Just to keep the reddish colors on the fingers. Okay. Yeah. About here. Let's pick up cerulean blue. Let's see what happens if I put it here. Just pure. More. I don't see like let's put it really thick. I don't see like a major difference. Just making this darker. Yeah, pretty sure a color like this it would work better if I add a glaze. Yeah. Gonna make this a little bit darker. I'm just adding phthalo blue, pure phthalo blue. Okay, touch of white. Separate this from this. Okay. Now, what else? Any suggestion? I want a little bit of purple or violet here. Just a bit, okay? Okay. Okay. Thursdays we have a drawing session, draw along session in a couple of hours. If somebody wants to join, that's my Patreon account, the link. And here on the screen, in the comments, that's the link. It's a 3 hours drawing session. Okay, I think that's enough for today. I hope you liked the painting. Your last chance to press the like button. Okay, I appreciate all the comments. I appreciate you all being here. Okay. Oh, Max. Evelyn saying the photo is beautiful, but your painting is truly a work of art. Thank you, Evelyn. Thank you, my love. B. I got a comment. I think your Instagram camera is better for YouTube. Okay, the colors there looks more accurate. Oh yeah, maybe it's my cell phone. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Nolan, and thank you, Chris. It was Chris. Sorry. Thank you, Nolan and Chris. Nolan, William Water, and Chris Harvey for the coffees. Thank you so much, everybody, and see you all next week. Okay, or maybe tomorrow in my other channel. Okay, take care, you all. Bye. Oh, something's not okay here. Okay. The last retouches. I'm just trying to soften some edges. Okay, that's it.